let's sort some shit out. Okay, so here we have a Alpha. Guess what? The job I've been putting off has been not looking forward to it. Anyway, so what we have here is my replacement piece. As you can see, it's a little bit small there and widens, so it just needs a little bit of shifting. So that's all the way down. You see that's okay along there. But the issue is, it's all good. All good along there, pretty even. Up to here. And now you can sort of see, if I angle it, how much higher this is. Now the issue is, so this guard is up too high against there. So you can sort of see the lip, whereas on that side it's smooth. So what I got to do is, but the thing is it can't go down anymore because it's even, it's against the inner support along there, it's even there, and it's even at the front. Even along the front, and it's all lining up except for along here. Now it's like, well, how can I either have to, oh god, let's just take the GoPro out of this bloody thing. Boop. Right, so got to get this down essentially. I was working out ways of boosting it up. Apparently I was going to try and get that up to bring this side up, but there's no movement there. It's just one place only. And I looked at putting that packer on there, but it belongs like that. So I've got to flip this back around so that it's in its natural position. So more than likely, and as you can see along there, well, apart from the spot welds, this edge can't go down any further. So the only thing, and it's pretty well flat right there, so it's only this top bit. The bungs that sit, well, obviously it's broken, but they're even on each side. And then when you put it down, you can just see there's a big gap there. Now obviously there's going to be like rubber seal and everything that props it up a little bit, but essentially what I'm going to have to do instead is cut all the way along there, basically take out some of this edge and then drop it down so that it meets the bonnet. So so that it looks like that, nice and smooth. What happened there, this was all pretty much crunched in from an accident, and my guess is like when that's crunched in, it's pushed all that up, or either that or there's an issue with the aftermarket panel, and it looked all right. Regardless of what it is, making the cut along all the way and then dropping it down and then dropping it down so it meets with the bonnet and then welding it all the way along seems to be the best course of action here. So that's what I'm gonna do. It's time for what's it called? Slow-mo, time-lapse. Time-lapse time. Time-lapse. Time-lapse. that was the mission. However, I'm pretty happy with how it's all going. So as you see, I've basically just got the measurement from that side because it's factory and it's pretty well spot on, and matched it on that side, so it's nice and even. Got a bit more grinding back to do, but I've got to take the bonnet off for that. So yeah, it's sitting evenly. There's no more giant step. Does get a bit higher here all the way around, but it's actually high all the way where it's standard as well. So I actually need to bring, instead of modifying this more, I need to bring the whole bonnet up. So putting a small spacer in between the hinge and the bonnet will solve that issue, but it's all nice and consistent. You can see the gaps slightly tight there. It's also tight there as well, but yeah, it's actually coming. It's actually a success, I guess. Yeah. See how much I took off. So this is how much I took off. So it's about it's about 5 mil or something. Yeah. There you go. Oh, this black is just gal paint, obviously, just for storage, temporary storage. So this will be ground back before it's reprimed. Oh, so almost there. Just got a few things to sort out, and I'll probably film that as well, whatever it is. Gotta do a full inspection of the car before I approve it. Yeah, anyway. Right, I'm on the back. We're getting close now. So what I've done so far is fuel tank repair section. The rest of it's good. So it was only rotten on this outer edge. I'm guessing there's a fuel leak and it's dripped onto the rail, something like that. This here, basically all this along here looked like that. So essentially I've just been re-welding it. I've just got this part to do, but as you can see, there's a section there for the bumper mounts and an M10. There was actually no nut, no captive nut on this side, so I'm guessing it had gotten stripped out or something. But so I welded a nut in, but it's an M10 by 1.25, so a fine thread M10. So it looks ugly, but you can see that I can't. Ideally, you'd weld it from the back, but I just welded it from the front and sort of ground out as much as I could and welded it in. So yeah, now all I've got to do is put this piece, which was all pushed in. I've hammered it back out, but not after priming that and priming this before I stick it in. Sticking it in. So basically I'll be welding this piece back onto there, like so, getting it as even as pretty much where I cut it. Because it was all pushed in, there might be a few bits I need to raise first, whatever. But once this piece is in, then I can finish welding that, and you can sort of see the there's a bit of a inconsistent, so it should be flat across somewhat. It does curve up a bit, but generally it's flat at the back here. Sort of here is my, it's even, then you got the arch, and then it should be flat, but you can sort of see it bows down there and it needs to be pushed up, and that brings that out. So pretty much be getting this welded together all the way, and then doing some panel beating and stuff to get it sorted. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Oh, also that patch in the middle there, which is right there, bit of a gap there, but yep, we're putting an original kind of spray seal like this here. It's like a crap they put in there from the factory, just basically a thick seam sealer. So I'll be doing it all on this side as well to match, and I'll probably even cut the stuff out of this side just in case there's any rust holes in behind it, and then re-seal it. Obviously needs a good blowout, still some sand there. So yeah, onward.